Okay, close your eyes.
Okay, I'm
Close your eyes.
My eyes are closed. I'm not looking.
Hold on.
I've got them closed. I've got them closed. I'm not looking. I want to look so bad though. You have no idea.
You can look. Don't look.
Let's go!
Yeah!
You got this set up. Let's go!
Oh, I'm ready. It's not showing up on OBS. Yes, it is. Never mind. Oh, here it is.
I didn't think you got this set up yet.
It's set up. And it was so easy.
I figured you would have told me when you did it. That's the only reason why I didn't think so.
You didn't think it was going to be this game?
That's so loud.
That is really loud. Okay, I don't think we can play the Scooby-Doo theme song. Right?
Well, no. As long as we don't want to monetize this video, we're fine.
That's true. Oh, well, I'm sure I could find a MIDI file.
Yeah.
Dude, I can hardly hear you over this. It's so loud.
You should probably edit those audio settings a little bit.
Yeah, well, I have to wait for the menu.
I'm surprised you found a ROM of this.
What do you mean, surprised I found a ROM of this?
I just figured it would have been harder to find a ROM of this, just because it's nothing I've ever heard of before you.
I'm so sorry, I closed the game because I think my controller isn't.
Wait, hold on. I want a picture of your dolphin library.
Oh, it's only Scooby-Doo and Twilight Princess.
I know, that's why I want a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
Twilight Princess is based though.
It's not working. Hold on.
What exactly is the problem?
You know what? I think I know what's up. No, I don't. Xbox load. I should be able to skip this.
I wouldn't know.
My controller usually works. This is some of the best video game music ever, by the way.
Hey, you've been hyping this up. I'm so excited for this.
It worked.
Oh, I guess it's working.
Okay, sound. Here we go. Oh, wait, let's do it. Music volume. Just gonna turn this stuff down.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
All right, let me turn my volume up now on my end.
It's Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights.
Yes.
This is my favorite game ever.
Oh, it's like number one of all time?
This is number one of all games ever.
Okay, I knew you really liked it. I didn't realize it was like your favorite.
This is my favorite. It's the best game ever.
I have no idea what kind of game this even is.
You smell that salty
Sierra, Scooby? You know what that means.
How many times have you played through this?
It's a good couple of times.
Runa salad.
Yeah.
Genuinely, what kind of game is this?
Incredible.
Okay.
The best you've ever seen.
I don't know anything about it. This is like a platformer, a puzzle.
No,
listen, man. We'll get to it when we get to it. It's the best thing that could possibly ever erase any possible console.
But I believe it. That's why I'm so intrigued.
We'll continue to be intrigued.
I will continue to be intrigued.
Look, there she is now.
There she is now.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out.
Hey, Holly. Hey,
I get it.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm not arguing.
You must be Freddy, Velma, Shaggy.
It's all of the original voice actors, too.
The whole gang.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard so much about you.
What about Fred?
Kept me up to
He kind of has
cases.
like a dead stare.
Right up your alley.
He looks a little dead in the eyes.
I get that. I think
everybody else though looks pretty good. Everybody else I think looks pretty decent, all things considered.
Yeah. I love that during this cutscene she's like, "Oh, the premises is haunted." Meanwhile, there's like a fully haunted house right behind her, just casually.
Nah, it's not haunted. It
could not be more because it's haunted, right?
Right?
I really want you to know like how invested I am right now.
This game is fantastic.
I'm so excited to get to the game part.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. You're gonna love it.
I believe it. You're
gonna love.
You have been
every
hyping this
moment.
game up to me. You've been hyping this game up to me for months now.
I love Kingdom Hearts, and I love Sonic, but this game tops every game.
Come on, guys.
It's so crazy.
There's no contest. There's no contest. I think in 30 minutes from now, you're gonna somewhat agree with me.
Ruby snacks.
I'm willing to believe it, honestly.
It doesn't get better than this from 2002. This is the best game.
Well, what do you know?
2002 was a good year.
Hey,
It was a good year.
Wait up.
There's also before Kingdom Hearts.
What was that, like 2000?
Actually, I think Kingdom Hearts was 2002. Yeah. No, it was the same year.
Yeah.
Not fishy.
2002 was a stacked year. You had Kingdom
was a-
Hearts. Yeah, I think Wind Waker, I think, came out that year.
Jeez,
Scooby-Doo.
Not like they got your name all over them. Yeah, well, actually, they.
Wait, was Wind Waker 2001 or 2002?
I don't know. I didn't like Wind Waker.
Okay, you ready for my awful Wind Waker opinion?
What?
The best part about Wind Waker is the sailing.
I kind of agree.
I think the dungeons are so mid in that game.
Okay. It's the game.
All right, let's do it.
Also, I agree. Wind
Okay.
Waker is not interesting.
Yeah.
Here's the game. It's the
Okay.
best game.
Okay.
Also, check this out. Don Knotts.
I'm checking it out.
Remember? He doesn't have voice acting, but he will a little bit.
Well,
What?
he gets to speak later?
Yeah, he has voice lines later, but this is just the this is like the tutorial area. I'm not gonna stick
Okay.
around here though.
Okay. This seems a little
don't need to.
unnecessary.
Well, I mean, it's a great place. It's a good place. The Mystic
Because
Playground.
you're a pro. You're like an expert at this one.
I am an expert at this game. I know so much about it. You know, Tim Curry does a voice in this game.
Really?
Yeah, and for
Will I
whatever reason,
recognize it?
I think so. I mean, Tim Curry's not that hard to recognize. Also, on Tim Curry's Wikipedia page, this game is not listed under his video game roles. I don't know why.
Oh, you're such a Tim Curry fan. Name every Tim Curry role ever. I'll wait.
I actually do not like Tim Curry. I'm not a fan at all.
Okay, you ready for this? I don't know who Tim Curry is.
He was the original Pennywise in Stephen
Never
King's
saw it.
Stephen King's
Never saw it.
The
Never
guy
saw
who
it.
also wrote The Shining and Carrie and a bunch of other stuff. The gate in the background just closed. You see that?
Was that not closed before?
I mean, it was closed, but like when I walked out, it was like actively closing.
No, I missed it.
Oh, well, here's Don Knotts.
You're wondering where the key is to the gate, huh? Well, so
Huh.
That's Don Knotts.
buried around here somewhere.
I definitely recognize his voice. I could not tell you a single one of his roles.
He was in the Andy Griffith Show.
Never saw it.
Oh, that's fine. That's about all he. I mean, he did some movie as well, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It's Don Knotts though. He was in the original 1969 cartoon.
Also, I'm just gonna say it though. That song that was playing there briefly was pretty good.
Oh, this game is full of fantastic music. I hum it frequently.
Do you play as the rest of the mystery gang, or do you just play Scooby?
No, it's just Scooby.
I mean, that's
No,
kinda
they're
fair.
missing.
It's
You
better
have to-
one
you have to
character
find
that
them.
plays well. Oh wait, they went missing?
Yeah. I mean, you
I
can
miss
see
something?
kind of. I mean, you see Shaggy going down the hole, but like, you figure out later that like everyone else also went missing. Also, remember how
You know
I
what
said?
this-
Remember in Human Fall Flat when I said Scooby-Doo swinging from something, and that would be a familiar sight.
Oh, you did say that.
You know
You know
what's
what's funny
crazy
is
that
this-
we're gonna upload this before Human Fall
I was
Flat.
literally about to say this video is definitely gonna come out first.
Yeah, which means that it's a call forward.
It's foreshadowing.
It's foreshadowing. I love all the sound effects.
Foreshadowing. They're pretty good. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I remember now. You know what this game kind of reminds me of? Just like looking at it.
Just the best feeling ever.
Yeah, but you know what it also reminds me of?
What?
I get a lot of like Pac-Man World 1 vibes from this.
What? That's
Yeah.
That's an insult.
What, you don't like Pac-Man World 1?
I actually have no idea what that is.
It's a 3D platformer. It's pretty similar to this. That's another one I was thinking about doing. I've never played it personally, but I was thinking about doing that one.
Was this from like 2014-ish?
No, it's like PlayStation 1.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
played
it got a remake 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
But like,
That's cool.
I think if you put them side by side, you would probably see what I'm talking about. It's like kind of similar.
I believe it. I believe it. Also, here's Shaggy again. He shows up every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Just to be around. Also, I love this. All of the subtitles are just like obnoxious yellow, just directly in the middle of the screen.
Hey, you know what? They wanted you to be able to read it. It's called being considerate.
It is. I mean, it is a game for kids. Technically, I guess. I don't know. It gets a little difficult.
Okay.
At part
I think
moments.
a good game can appeal to both kids and adults.
Yes.
And it seems like this game can.
The Sonic movies can't, but
Well, I would argue that the first one struggles a little bit. I don't know, man. That third one's pretty good.
I believe
This
it.
is
But
gonna be
like,
this is gonna be the running bet. You diss on the Sonic movies. I say the third one's really good, and then you say
they're
you
just
believe
so
it.
dumb. They're not written by people who know what Sonic is. That's the only problem I have with
I
it.
disagree. I'll agree for the first one, but I think when you get to the second one, it's clear they started getting an idea, and by the time you get to the third one, there's so much Sonic.
But it feels like it's written for 7-year-olds. That's my other problem. Is it's not written for a family as much as it's written for like 7-year-olds.
Well, they got the third one, man. Just watch the third one.
I will. I plan to.
Good. I believe it.
I will.
This music sounds like it was ripped straight out of the show.
I think it was. I mean, all the music is meant to sound like Scooby-Doo music.
Yeah, and I meant that as a good thing.
I just remembered the name of the guy who made this music. His name is Tommy Tallarico, and he get this. He made the Roblox oomph sound.
You're kidding.
It's the same guy.
Okay, well, I like it. I like this guy.
Okay, I love this bit early on. They obviously didn't mean for this, but these springs, it's like it's a power up, right? And you'll notice a music will change, right? Now there's music, and it's like, check out this cool power up you just got. You can double jump, right?
Yeah.
And then they throw you back in the muck where you can't run or jump. It's like so anticlimactic.
Wow. Is that like a permanent power up, or is that like a temporary
it's
one?
forever. I just
Okay,
keep
so you
using
will
the
get
muck.
like power ups throughout the game to like make Scooby more powerful. Yo, wait, this is just like Metroid Prime.
I was gonna say this is just like a Metroidvania, but with Scooby-Doo. I love the sound effects so much.
I agree, and also though, like actually, like a Scooby-Doo Metroidvania, like a real Metroidvania, that would be so cool.
This is a Metroidvania.
Oh, this is actually like a Metroidvania.
I forget what would make it a Metroidvania.
It's like the whole map is like if you started the game with all the upgrades, you could go anywhere in the map immediately, basically.
If you start, oh yeah, no, you have to unlock areas. Also, the map music. Check this out.
Yo, hold up.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a bop.
It is a bop. I know I can play it on bass because it's easy. It's not hard at all.
Nice. I believe it.
Anyway, I don't understand these warp games, but because it's such a non-Scooby-Doo object.
Well, yeah, but you know they had to give you some kind of convenience, though. So, how much of this game actually takes place in the Mystic Manor? I think that's what this place is called.
A third of it. Actually, I can show you using the warp gate. Also, established 1867. Just thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so here's the map.
That's so cool.
This is the manor. This is everywhere you can go inside of the haunted house. Yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty big.
This is where we were, but we only went these two areas, and then we teleported to these two sections. Right here.
Wow, this place is huge.
Oh yeah, and then there's a hedge maze, which we'll get to pretty
It's a
soon.
big map.
Actually, we're going to the hedge maze next. Oh yeah, it's big. And then the Mystic Playground, which is that's it. It's just the one area.
Is that like the tutorial area?
Yeah, that's a
Bro,
place
this puts
I
Elden Ring
missed.
to shame.
I know, it's so fun. I love this game.
I see
Also,
why. I mean, it seems like it's pretty cool.
If you
Pretty
set
cool.
your console to like holidays, the that main area in front of the mansion changes. So like on Christmas it snows, and on 4th of July there's fireworks in the background.
Yeah, you should have set it to a holiday. You could have made this the Christmas episode.
Oh, we'll do that later.
Okay.
We're not releasing this on Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what time of year it was for a second. I was thinking it was like September, October for some reason.
That's fair.
You couldn't get much further away if you tried.
That's true.
I just lost all sense of time there for a second.
Why?
That's weird.
I don't. Okay.
I don't know. It's obviously July.
It's not. Otherwise, the Human Fall Flat video would be out by now.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Which
I want to make it a point
I'm very excited to
reference the
release one day.
I want to reference the Human Fall Flat video as like much as possible in every single series we do. I want the Human Fall Flat video to be referenced. I want to build that video up for so long.
It's a good
before
video.
it comes out. It is a good video.
Watch this.
I'm watching.
Oh, he's like, hey, here's a new power up. It's called Slippers and a Lampshade. It's the one. It just lets me. You hear that laugh track?
Is this like a stealth thing? Will this come in handy later?
No. This is the most.
No?
This is the most useful. So this vase has a zombie in it, and I can walk by them without waking it. Otherwise, I guess I could just. Yeah. Otherwise, he'll just wake up. But like, that's the least interesting. It means nothing. I'll never have to use it.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's
just
cool
something
that
they
it's
can do.
there.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with having optional power-ups. It really
It's
is like
cool.
Metroid Prime,
It's just like Metroid Prime.
but better.
Oh, way better. I would be willing to say this is the best Metroid game ever.
I agree. I've only seen the first like 15 minutes, but
I think you're starting to understand why this game is so good.
I mean, I do get it, honestly.
Like, imagine growing up on this game. The best thing ever.
I think I would have loved this game growing up 100%.
I love these like briar textures, by the way. They just look so satisfying, I think.
I agree. I don't know why. I get Kingdom Hearts vibes from those for some reason.
Kingdom Hearts what?
Kingdom Hearts vibes when I was looking at those. I was just thinking Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, like
I don't know why.
yeah, like the first one. I agree.
Yeah. So, is there like a point to collecting the Scooby snacks? Do you get anything for that?
Yes, you have to open snack gates. You have to use them to open up snack gates to get into new areas.
Okay, so they're kind of like the music notes from Banjo.
Yeah.
Hey, Scoob, better hop on quick. This thing has a mind of its own.
That
we
being
go.
said, I would probably be willing to argue that this is definitely better than Banjo. I don't like Banjo.
I don't like Banjo-Kazooie either. You know what? You know it's stupid. I like ukulele better than I like Banjo-Kazooie.
I haven't played ukulele, but honestly, I feel like I probably would like it more. You know what my favorite Banjo game is?
Ooh, what?
Unironically, it's the cart builder one. Nuts and bolts.
Oh yeah.
That's easily the one I played the most.
Okay.
I actually kind of like that game.
I never played any of them. I mean, I played a little of the first one, but it's just boring.
It is kind of boring.
It did
honestly.
set up the like what that kind of game, like a collecting game, which I love, like a good like Ratchet and Clank game. You wouldn't have Ratchet and
Yeah, that's a
Clank
good one.
without Banjo. So in
Yeah,
that
probably
aspect, I
not.
respect it, but I don't like playing Banjo. Don't make me play Banjo. That boy.
I just think
garbage.
there's just better collectathons, even from that era. Like,
Way
I don't think
better.
it compares to like Mario 64, Spyro.
Yeah,
Maybe
Spyro.
Crash. I'm not that big a fan. I don't really like Crash that much either, if I'm being honest.
I do like Crash. I grew up on like Crash 3.
I mean, that's fair. Granted, I only played a little bit of the first one, so I can't really say. I didn't like the first one. Maybe the other
That's
ones
fair.
are better.
Fairly
I've been thinking
difficult.
about picking up. I've been thinking about picking up the Spyro Reignited trilogy and finally giving those a play.
I love the trilogy. I think I have like almost 200 hours on PlayStation for the trilogy.
I believe it.
This is a snack game.
Oh, okay. I've said the spinning guy before.
Yeah. I love all the like machines, like the warp gate, and like the design of all of them. They're just so cool and interesting.
Do they explain where these machines came from?
No, they're just there for the game.